If you want to watch the whole show exclusively on odds.com, just hit the link at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's move on to the Sunday nighter. Just 2 games left on this card. Steelers-Bills. Steelers open up as 2.5-point favorites. That flips. That flips a full 5 points at some books. Some are still hanging to 1.5, but most books are hanging to 2.5 points for the Buffalo Bills as favorites. Wild. This total opened up at 47.5. It's now 47, 46.5, or 46. Orchard Park, New York, 38 Fahrenheit, cloudy, 14-mile-per-hour winds at 8:20 at night on Sunday. Steelers coming off another underwhelming performance, but this time, for the first time all year, cost them a victory. Big Ben, 33 of 53. 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. James Washington caught 2 passes for 80 yards and a touchdown. Deontay Johnson caught 8 passes for 71 yards and a touchdown. With James Conner still out of the lineup, as a team, they ran 14 times for just 21 yards. Not only that, but injuries keep piling up on defense. Linebacker Robert Spillane looks like he'll be out multiple weeks with a knee injury. Now, he was Devin Bush's replacement. Cornerback Joe Hayden is in concussion protocol. Bills are coming off a big 34-24 win over the Niners at Arizona. Josh Allen, I mean, we just spoke on it, and Bebsie did a great job with it. 32 of 40, 375 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Made the right play, made the right decisions throughout. Devin Singletary ran 18 times for 61 yards. Cole Beasley was awesome. 9 catches for 130 yards, 1 touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 10 catches for 92 yards. This Bills team is healthy. This is a healthy squad. There's a few of them in the NFL right now, and these are one of them. This is a healthy squad that is rolling. Mr. Funmonk says Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. Bills are rolling right now. I don't know about Super Bowl, but this is a team that's rolling at home. 2.5-point favorites now against the Steelers. Take it away, my man.
This is a double-up spot for me on the Bills, and this is not a recency bias. This is everything to do with the Bills being healthy and the Steelers not. This is another tough spot for the Steelers. They're injured. Their schedule's been fucked up all year. They're an angry team right now, but they're angry at the NFL, and you see that half the team is tweeting out at the NFL. Like, they're not focused like they should be, and right now the Bills are healthy and rolling. They dismantled a very good Niners defense, and we just talked about this. The matchup was ideal for Buffalo and not good for San Francisco. But this is a really difficult spot for Pittsburgh, and this is a great spot for Buffalo. Coming back home after it wasn't an emotional win, it wasn't a crazy finish. It was just a good, strong performance beginning to end. And look, the Steelers are coming off, like Jimmy said, another bad performance. Finally cost them a loss, but the Steelers looked very strong early in the year, and I backed them a ton then, and I stopped backing the Steelers because they started to become very average, and they started squeaking out wins. I really think this Buffalo defense, healthy, is going to shut them down, and I think this is a big Bills win here. I'm doubling up here, and I'm bullish on this game. I really like where the Bills are at, and I do not like where the Steelers are at right now.
Wow. That pretty much has sold me. Let's see what we're dealing with on first half. This is the Sunday nighter. It's going to be a fun one. You can get -1 at -110 at PointsBet. Let's see what Bet365 is offering, but -110, -1 at -110 at SportsBet. Or PointsBet, excuse me. Let's see what the money line is here. Oh, wow. -135. So -1 at -110. That's the only book that's up right now with a first half. And you're getting the same thing with the Bills. Or excuse me, Bet365, you're getting the exact same thing. Let me see if I've got FanDuel set up as well. Yeah, so let's see if they really haven't put anything up yet. I'm surprised that they wouldn't have. The FanDuel is offering, let's see here. No, yeah, they're not offering a first half. Okay, so -1 and -110. Or Bills are or minus 135 on the money line, a little better at Bet365. So would you rather have, I'm guessing you want the minus 110?
Yes, sir.
110, that's a points bet. And then full game. This is a perfect spot for the Steelers to not. I mean, are they going to give up that first seed? If they still want to fight for that first seed.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't think that's the case here. Like I don't think that's their option. I think they'd love to hang on to that first seed, but they're just not healthy enough and good enough to do that right now. Losing Bud Dupree, it's when you have bookend pass rushers like Bud Dupree and T.J. Watt, it's an absolute nightmare for opponents. But when you just have one of them, and T.J. Watt still had a great game on Monday night, he still balled out.
Yeah,
but we saw it last year with the Niners when Dee Ford was out for a good chunk of the middle portion of that season, and Bosa's numbers dropped because you could then key on Bosa more. And as soon as Dee Ford came back, then they both started lighting it up again. But when you have those two both sides, you saw it with Joey Bosa and Ingram this year. If one is there and the other is not, they're still a great player. They're still going to make plays, but having both of them is huge, and that's one of the big things that the Steelers defense has thrived upon is having Bud and TJ both apply pressure. They don't have that right now. They just have TJ, and good teams will make you pay for not having that. Buffalo is a good football team.
I like it. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do a Bills double up. Bills double up on Sunday night. I like it. Any last words on this total, Bebsie? Let me pull it up. Sorry, I got so many pages open. At 40, it's down to 46.5 or 46.
Yeah, I think it's right where it should be. I expect a bit of a slugfest. I do think this Steelers defense is still very good. I just think this is a battle because, like you said, the Steelers know that they're in danger of losing that one seed. They're going to fight. And this Bills team isn't infallible. So it's going to be a slugfest. I think, if you gave me a free play, I would lie under. But, there's still a ton of firepower on both sides of these offenses. So, they pay these guys to set these lines and totals for a reason. It's exactly where it should be. It would be a coin flip for me, so I'm not excited about that. I'm only excited about the Bills here.